Hey everyone, Crickhouse here, and today we're going to talk about the September roadmap for NGS. This is where I'm going to take everything that was from the headline, going to take everything from their website and elsewhere, kind of put it all together in chronological order to make it easier for you guys. So with this is going to include all of the content updates, the scratches, and even the campaigns that are going to go on throughout the entire month. But actually starting with the beginning of this, we have two scratches that should already be in the game, called Rewind Collection 4 and Full Moon Memories. So with these, they're both Japanese inspired, but with the Rewind Collection, this is like NGS stuff that's already been like released, but just re-released mainly for like PlayStation players to get hands on those. And then with Full Moon Memories, this was base game PSO2 items. This is also kind of like Japanese inspired, but also has like some bunny suits and other things that you might enjoy. But for their next thing, we have a Twitter follow and retweet campaign. So for this, you just go onto the Play PSO2 Twitter and then retweet this specific post. And then for everybody, you'll get like SG at 2,000 retweets, which already like happened. But at 3,500 retweets, we'll also get 100 star gems. And then for five lucky people, they could get 2,000 star gems on top of that. And then for the next thing here, we have the celebration campaign for the PS4 launch. Starting off with get 5 a day special scratch tickets. This lasts for the first week, and then each day you log in, you'll get 5 special scratch tickets, including those that are not on the PlayStation version. And then we have a pretty good deal, the Arcs Cash Super Sale, which you can get 2,200 AC or $22 worth for just $10 on all available platforms. So this is available for like half the month until the 13th. And as shown here, 200 AC for $10 once per store. So if you link your account to the multiple stores like Microsoft Store, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic, you can buy it once each time for that. So you can get a whole bunch of AC for really cheap. And then, of course, as always, we have PSO2 Day, which involves all players from the 1st to the 3rd. And this gives experience earned boosts, rare drop rate boosts for everybody, and some limited time tasks along with that. And then also just by logging in, you get a 50 Star Gem ticket and 2 special scratch tickets. These next couple things, these are exclusive to the PlayStation version, but if you log in, you'll get these items here. So like this outerwear for both male and female, a weapon camo called Graph Steel, and then 5 half escape dolls, which are used to revive yourself. And then if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can get some additional awards every month. So for the first month, you can get half escape dolls times 6, and also 50 photon chunks, which is used for limit breaking at the item lab. Moving on to the 7th of September, we have the limited time event Moon Gazing 22. So with this, Central City will be changing its decor to fit the theme, and then also around the different zones, red trees will be scattered. Z-Tray makes a return in traditional Japanese wear, and also the Rappies and Great Rappies will be changing into their moon gazing gear as well. But most importantly, there will be seasonal points once again, and you can exchange them for various items, including weapons, mag forms, and also accessories. But to get even more points, you can create a Moon Gaze Dango to earn 50% more points. So to create these, you can just go into the said shop at Z-Tray and turn in like 10 food items. But also, along with this, you'll get limited time tasks to get even more points. And then, even along with this, there will be a limited time quest drill Moonlight Invasion. So, with this, there will be 5 different ranks where you go through a quest that is apparently story driven from a battle that raged 10 years ago. And we'll have like a new ally going along with that. But with this, you'll get some different items, including if you do rank 5, mastery 3s, and even some soul 3s, but also the new codec weapon series, which can get into this quest or even from exchanging in that seasonal point shop. This codec weapon is actually pretty good during this event. The reason I say that is because it comes with an exclusive augment called Sezen Lunafiv. It's kind of hard to read here, but versus the new seasonal enemies in this season, we'll get potency plus 15%, critical hit rate plus 20%, and damage resistance plus 25%, which these are just insane bonuses. And then on top of that, you can get your potential, which can go up to like around 25% potency. And also, when you are at full HP, you'll get a 40% damage resistance barrier. So during this season, this is going to be like one of the best weapons that you can use. 7 stars are still a little bit better than this, but I would say it's almost on par with a Kazar Mark 1 during this event. After the event is over, though, it's probably still one of the better 6 stars to use just because of the potential being so high in potency. But moving on to the next thing during this time is the AC Scratch Moonlight Sanctuary 22, which comes with different yukata and also some kimonos. It's very nice stuff, and also some motion changes involving fire. So, like a fire mage, or I know some people say like Iron Man, kind of blazing through the sky. There's also an emote called Firefly Watching, very inspired by like this moon gazing event. And then for the last thing, starting the 7th, is the Enhance the Codex Series Booster campaign. This will last until October 4th, and you get all of these bonuses to the Codec weapon series in terms of upgrading the weapon. So enhancement success rate plus 80%, augmentation success rate plus 10%, and then a whole bunch of Meseta discounts when doing like enhancement, unlocking potentials, multi-weaponing, and even limit breaking. So this is an insanely great campaign for those coming from PlayStation to upgrade a weapon very cheaply and very easily. But moving on to September 14th, we have a new quest called Cannonball Strike. So this works similarly to Cannonball Rumble, which is the new mode that just came out recently, and you are confined to a single area with up to 4 players, where you kill enemies and throw cannonballs at targets. But this time you can unlock challenge settings just like Geometric Labyrinth, and you can get some accessories along with it, unlike Cannonball Rumble. I don't know the other rewards with this Cannonball Strike quest. I imagine the super augments can also drop in here, but I am unsure about the class cubes. The next thing, though, we have Refine Form 6 and more added to the SG Scratch Ticket lineup. So this is the top entries for outfits and parts submitted to the remake survey that have been remade in NGS specs. So these come from base games, so this is like Etoile stuff. I don't remember what this is, but it kind of reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid or even like Resident Evil. But those are pretty nice. But also with this, there is the new Mission Pass, Season 12. So this involves most of the usual stuff, some accessories, a mag form shown here, among other things. And then we have another scratch this week called Reminiscence Collection 2, and this will involve a whole bunch of popular motion changes, emotes, hairstyles, etc. that'll be coming back to NGS. So this has already been released stuff for NGS, but is for those that missed out and will be re-released in a new scratch. But for the final thing this week, we have the Battle Dia Yellow support campaign that'll last till the 27th, where you can get 50% extra experience when doing Battle Dia Yellows. This is really good for those that are coming from PlayStation again, and also just for new players or those that want to level up some extra classes. Also during this, you'll get 15 common yellow triggers, which is enough for 3 Battle Dia runs. So make sure to take advantage. But now we move on to the 21st of September with the second half of the Moon Gazing Limited Time event. Starting off with this, we have 2 new field races, Central Area Board Stage 1 and Central Rotem Board Stage 1 as well. So with these, we'll be using floating boards for the first time in these field races, but it looks pretty much the same, where you go through these markers to get extra points and also try to clear as fast as you can. But also, as always, we'll be getting new items coming to the seasonal point exchange shop, like an extra glide as shown here, and some other things. And also with this, we'll be getting some new limited time tasks so you can get those extra points to get these new items. Then we have a new AC Scratch ticket called Aerial Defenders 22. We'll be getting some wetsuits, some extra cast parts, and then also some snazzy formal outfits, as they say, as shown here, and then also some floating with arms motion changes. And we'll be having another campaign starting the 21st that lasts until October 4th. That is Take on Dread Enemies. So with this, you go around killing different dread enemies or veteran enemies. It looks like there's pretty specific here, and you complete limited time tasks to get some rewards. They don't say what these gifts or rewards are, but I imagine they'll be somewhat nice. But now we move on to the final week of September, the 28th, which first off we have the ARC's records. So these will be returning, but with the Cannonball Strike mode. And also this time we'll be able to play with a party instead of just being solo. That is very nice. And then, as per usual, you'll be competing for these ARCS record badges to use in the exchange shop and try to get to the gold, silver, and bronze tiers. But also during this time, we'll be getting the World Trial Stellar Grace Recovery Operation, which you go around recovering these Stellar Graces or drop pods to get some nice items, but also get some rare drop boosters for your whole ship and even yourself. And then for the final scratch of the month here, we have Fantastic Memories. This will involve a whole bunch of fantasy themed outfits and more that have come from base game or in the past that will be released here. We have this final campaign here where it's just a limited time login bonus, which goes up until October 18th, where you can just log in to get different gifts. They don't stay exactly here. I imagine it's just a whole bunch of random things when you log in. That is pretty much it for the September 2022 updates. For those of you that stuck around, I have a couple keywords for you. You just type these into the in-game chat. So for the first one, we have glide into the danger zone, which lasts until the 14th. So make sure to do that right away, and you get some Rappy shaped fritters and 50 star gems. For the next one, we have ARCS Expo Online, which lasts until March of next year. They have quite a bit of time with that one, but you get all the ARCS Expo items for those of you that missed out on that. Hopefully this helped organize everything for this month for you guys. And if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please consider doing so for more NGS content. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.